Right, off we go in this under-16 Boys Cup game. We saw the last one end in a stalemate between the girls' sides. Can we see some goals in this encounter between the All-Stars and the Raiders? All-Stars who took a bit of a thumping on Wednesday, losing 5-1 to the Royals, but bouncing back really well yesterday to get the W at Hartleyvale Stadium. Up against a decent Raiders outfit. They look pretty solid. And speaking of solid, it was a really good shot there that went narrowly wide. Looked like it was that man, Zach Booley, out of Weinberg Boys High.
Me.
Well defended from Ethan John Smith, and he'll continue his run, but unfortunately comes off the foot. Also one of the Weinberg Boys players, Western Province under-16 player as well. Don't want to lose it there, and it's James Gray with the key tackle. Umpire blowing that one, I think it might have been for obstruction there. As we see Ben Dutoy out of Palchum, player of the year in 2023 for Boland, and captain both under 14A and under 16A Boland side. So a really key player there in the heart of the midfield for the All-Stars, number 102. See him there on the left-hand side of your screen. He's running out of real estate there. Was Nathan Nissen out of Portfolio, Boland's in 16B player. Spoke to JJ Caldenes yesterday. You can see that one on the CMT commentary website and Instagram page, as we see a good save. And Caldenes had said that he predicted a 3-0 win yesterday up against the Heat, and wasn't too far off as they won that game by 2-0. As we said a bit earlier, managing to bounce back from that 5-1 defeat to the Royals, who looked good as well yesterday up against the Raptors in that final game. This one should be a good contest by two evenly matched sides. As we see Ethan John Smith looking to get busy once again, asking the umpire for a bit of help. They're afraid to use their hands down this left-hand side. So Jordan White there, number 136, coming into your frame now. We also had a good game yesterday, as we see Ethan John Smith. No advantage played, so It will be a penalty corner. Some good work there from Ethan John Smith. As we see the discussions going on about the set piece option here. Looks like it's Justin Duplessis on the left, Castle. Seth Tiernason, player of the season, at Sachs on the right. Will it be Tiernason? Instead he goes to the left-hand, Castle. Save from the keeper. And again, managing to kick that one out. Tiernason though gets it back. Looking to get commercial. And that's a sore one. Mickey Watson there on the ball. Another one of the Sachs players. Seen it quite often already in this CPL, where teams aren't afraid to look for that route one ball and put the defense under pressure. You see Adrian Hughes there out of Parafale. It's lovely stick work there from Mbulani Ngongogo. Loses out in the end. General there, Detroit. Always got his eyes up and assessing the options. It's a really useful chuck and really well received. Ngongo now. And from Somerset College. Just outside, says the umpire. Vote who plays it down the right hand side. Nathan Lisson was also busy yesterday in that game, in that victory over the Heat. It's good speed and it's good stick work. Umpire says play on. Now on the back it goes with Alex Wedgwood out of Paarlgem, already playing first team hockey there. Here he is again, Wedgwood. Very composed on the ball, the centre back from the All-Stars. It's a lovely ball threaded through, and now it's 1v1, and what a finish that is. It was expertly done. All in one motion there from the Raiders. Receiving it on the run. A yardstick to get it on the strong hand and flicks that one to the bottom corner as the keeper is coming out. It's a really, really good goal. And the Raiders get themselves in the lead. Well read from Zach Booley. And he's on the ball again. Bit of a tester there that time around for Henry Otwin. Strong tackle and some good speed being shown. But once again, just unable to connect with Otwin. Wedgwood. It's a risky pass into the midfield and well read from Justin Duplessis. Man from Fairmont High. You see the speed down the outside from Mikael Mentor. Also from Somerset College. It's a good ball played inside. Can they get the shot away? It was Zach Booley who was looking for a touch there from one of his forwards inside the circle. You see Manus Marie there in picture. Another one of the Paulchem boys. Mentor now. We know he's got speed. Looking for that 45-degree ball once again. This time around it was van Lachrenberg. And that will be an end to the proceedings of this first chukker. It is the Raiders who go into the chukker break 1 goal up with a really well executed goal. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back very shortly for that second chukker. Back to the action we go in the second chukker. And the All-Stars looking to get themselves back in this game. Looking to force that one. I think it might have been Wedgwood. And it was a really good opportunity there for the Raiders. But the execution of Devon van Eerden just letting him down. The man from Westcool Durbanville. Umpire says that one was illegal from Ben de Toy. As we see a straight hit. And it was that man again, van Lachrenberg, comes off the foot there of Wedgwood. And they've got themselves a PC. Can they double the lead? Looks like Justin Duplessis on the left. Tierniston on the right. The same setup here. But it's not a good push. Does come to this left-hand side. Van Lachrenberg looking to get involved. And it will be a reward. We've seen it on a number of occasions now where the injection hasn't come out. Not sure if they need to perhaps water it. As I say that, it's exactly what happens. Helps to get the ball in the hook of the stick. Tennyson on the right. Duplessis on the left. It goes to Duplessis. Justin Duplessis. It almost looked like it was slow motion. Looked military medium at best. But manages to get his side a second goal. And makes the job of the All-Stars a whole lot more difficult. They're looking to answer back immediately. It's some lovely interplay. Oh, look at that for a pass. Can they get themselves back in this game? Umpire says advantage. And it's a lovely goal. They've answered immediately. Have the All-Stars. Trying to see who that was. But it's exactly what they would have wanted. I think it might have been that man again, Nathan Nissen. Speaking of Nissen, I have to, of course, thank our sponsors, the likes of Avis Fleet, Nashua, Bulgatech Sport, Bravo, Tower, as well as the NMI Group. I think it certainly was Nissen, as we see some lovely stick work there from Mentor. Completely outfoxes the All-Stars defense. Looks like it was Manus Marie on the receiving end of that one, unfortunately. Van Eerden looking to get the PC. But it's well defended from the All-Stars, and a couple goals here really sparked this game into life. As we see Van Lochenberg again, who's made a nuisance of himself in this second chukker. There we see him, Loubser, Van Lochenberg. Some good work there from Ethan John Smith. And they go down the right-hand side again. It's a lovely pirouette. Trying to score on the near post, but keeper makes himself big. But it really was a lovely receive and turn. And now the Raiders will feel confident after converting their last PC. Will be looking to do more of the same. You see the runners there. Tennyson. It does go back to Duplessis. Duplessis again for the second time. Has been a theme of this tournament where the pushes haven't been coming out correctly and the flickers haven't been able to pick up that drag flick. Perhaps trying to rush it. It's a lovely outside pull. And he's got it again. Does Andrew Morby. No advantage there for Daniel Besson. Also out of Parafale. Quite a few of the boys representing that school. The likes of Nathan Nissen, Joshua Nievoet, Andrew Morby, Jamie Wedge, as well as Nicholas Havenga. Oh, it's a really good ball. Some lovely stick work from Janse van Rensburg, who was looking to get it back. Was Mikael Janse van Rensburg. Plays first team at Palchem. And it was him who had got that shot away a bit earlier when they won the penalty corner. Unable to trap that one, and we've seen it on a number of occasions in this tournament where the receiver of the aerial ball hasn't been up to scratch. Of course, such a useful weapon, as the defenders have to be 5 when the attacker receives it. So all they've got to do is just get it under control. The ball pace a bit slower on the back, but it's well stepped. It's given away to Ethan John Smith, and he gives it directly back. Looking to get it in a hook, and once again it doesn't come off. We've spoken about it on a couple of occasions already. Players just struggling to get the ball in the hook of the stick. As you see, Janse van Rensburg, he looks dangerous. Janse van Rensburg looking to go all the way, and in the end, it's well defended. Keelan Tro now out of Durbanville, as we mentioned before, Western Province under 16B player. Again, the Raiders sticking to that high press, and it's worked well as Ethan John Smith gets this one. Looks to go around the outside. Still going is Ethan John Smith. A bit too overzealous in the tackle and gets penalized. He's had a couple of words already with the umpire asking for a few hits, but that time he knows was a bad tackle. Really good physical batting there. It was that man Jordan White who's switched sides and now is playing on the right hand side. Given away again to Ethan John Smith. He seems to find himself in the correct positions on that press, and that's a lovely ball played across, and it was a first time sweep, but not able to get enough stick on that one was Zach Booley. Perhaps had a bit more time than what he thought. Could have maybe taken 2 touches there, but looking to take it first time. Hands up there from Divan van Eerden, who hadn't heard the whistle. Lovely ball there to Nongogo, and it's his Desire who gets his side. Penalty corner, bad tackle. Judges the umpire and upgrades this one to a PC, and you can see them. Some big discussions there from the skipper, Nathan Nissen, who got his side a goal and wants to get his side back on level terms here just before the halftime break. Can they do that? It will be that man. Looks like Jordan White. Goes to the right hand side this time. Goes to Nathan Nissen. Nissen. What a save from the Raiders goalkeeper. Nissen did all the work. Got it onto his strong side. And I think a meter either side of the keeper would have been in. But quite a comfortable save. And Raiders get themselves to the halftime break. 2-1 up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the second half after this. Back we go for the second half in this under-16 Boys Cup contest between the All-Stars and the Raiders. A lot of discussion there in the chaka break from Kumbulani Nongogo in the All-Star side in this second half and try and get themselves on level terms and even try and snatch the victory, but not like that. Looking to go aerial. Well defended in the end. And given straight back. It's Van Lochenberg. Van Lochenberg. And once again, he gets his left mitt to it. Does the goalkeeper for the All-Stars. Ethan John Smith. Always a threat for the Raiders side, and one of the defenders has taken a knock, but they'll play on Nissen. Gets it back, Nathan Nissen. Decides to go all the way, and it's a massive hit. And the umpire with no choice but to give that PC against Justin Duplessis. He would argue that he had nowhere to go, but did take out the ever-present Nathan Nissen. We'll be looking for his second goal of this game now. On that left castle. Nissen on the left. New vote on the right. Push is good, stop is good. It is Nathan Nissen. And a great save from the goalkeeper of the Raiders side. And seen a couple of good saves in this game so far. Umpire said play on. Thought that might have been blown for danger. Looking to get commercial again. It might work its way all the way. And it's a wonderful finish. It is that man, Joshua Neervoet. I don't think made the best connection, and I'm not sure if the Raiders keeper will be too happy with that one. As Neervoet wasn't even celebrating, he thought that he was saved, but manages to sneak in and hit that bottom corner. Now the All-Stars do find themselves back on level terms, but the Raiders looking to answer immediately. A lot of ebbs and flows in this game already, and at this stage you don't know which way it will go. Both these sides have had chances. Both of them have looked dangerous. We'll have to see these high scoring games as it goes to Mentua now looking for something. It's a lovely ball played across, and all Zach Booley had to do was just close the face slightly, but I think it might have been a good save again from the keeper. Van Lochenberg on the ball. Lovely spin from Ethan John Smith. He's still going as Ethan John Smith. Good advantage played from the umpire. Really good advantage play there, as you saw Ethan John Smith still had the ball and he got the shot away, but just too much of a tight angle. Lovely pass. Just running out of real estate there. And the umpire was right there to call that one. Again, we see that high press being utilized. James Gray there. The Bishop's boy looking to make a nuisance of himself, along with Henry Otswin. Jordan White on the right hand side again. Leaves it for Nongogo. And that's a lovely ball. You saw the eye contact made with him and Nissen, and now Nissen will look to go three-dimensional. Gets commercial, but unfortunately doesn't connect the way he wanted to. Unable to trap that one was Ben de Toy and Van Lochenberg. They've been going at it in the midfield throughout this game. Just unable to trap that one was James Gray. Once again looking for the more difficult pass, and well cut out there. Got to keep it simple. Still a lot of time to go in this game for both sides. Tennyson looking to play that one into midfield. Lovely work from Justin Duplessis. Just runs away from him at the end, and now Ben du Toit will assess his options, and he's got the skipper with him, Nathan Nissen. Just comes off the foot there as he was getting into his stride. Nongogo makes another really good pass. Just threading those passes through very nicely. Kumbulani Nongogo. And it'll come to Jordan White now. Dangerous trio down the right hand side between White, Nongogo and Nissen. It's just outside the circle, so it has to go 5, and White looks like he'll take matters into his own hands. Looking for options is Aiden Kutsia. He's looking for Mentua there. Van Lochenberg again in the heart of the midfield. Van Eerden looking for Van Lochenberg, but that time not executed well. I think he was looking for that far stick. Just using too much bottom hand there and hooking that one slightly. As you see the relentless pressure on the press, as you've seen throughout this game from the Raiders side. Big hit, but play on, says umpire, and Van Lochenberg looking for Kutsia. Well defended in the end from David Mayer, who had initially given that ball away with the missed overhead, and now we will see the first card of the game for the Raiders. It will be a green. We spoke about that high press they've been employing throughout this game, but a bit too over-eager there. Only a couple minutes off the field as it's only a green card. It's a big chuck. And well retrieved. Some good work in defense and some good composure being shown. Duplessis also decides to go the aerial route. Once again, we've spoken about it already. Unable to trap that one out the air. Looks like it was Keelan Trow on that occasion. And the All-Stars just looking to run this one out. Although they do have a man advantage, and some good work being done there from Andrew Morby, but it will be all level pegging going into this final chukker. All-Stars 2, Raiders 2. We'll be back very shortly. It is the final chukker in this contest between the All-Stars and the Raiders. It's 2 apiece. 12 minutes to go, of course, in the CPL, where we play 12-minute chukkers. It really is anyone's game at this point. We spoke about it at the beginning of the game already, that this will be quite an even contest. After watching these sides over the past couple of days, as we see a hand on the back, and this time it will be a yellow. 5 minutes. Signals umpire. It looked like it was for that man Zach Booley. Ben du Toit even out of his boots there with that challenge from Booley. And it's a second card in a couple of minutes for the Raiders. They don't want that to be the reason that they potentially lose this game. Their discipline. Green card is back on the field, so it's just Booley at this stage who's off. As we see the speed down the right-hand side from Ethan John Smith. Smith still going. He's asking the umpire for something once again, is Ethan John Smith. And now it will be a short corner. And you can see the question still being asked. The Raiders thought they had a PC down the far side, and instead, within a matter of seconds, the All-Stars break. And now they've got a chance to get themselves in the lead for the first time in this game. It will be that man again, Nathan Nissen on the left. And Joshua Njevot again on the right. So the same setup for the All-Stars. I guess is that it goes to the skipper. Instead it goes to Njevot. Looking for the German, but I'm not sure what that was. Perhaps something more simple at this stage of the game where it is tight, although they've given it away now. Have the Raiders, and able to capitalize there on the mistake from Mickey Watson, who to his credit in the end manages to make the goal saving challenge. Looking for options is Justin Duplessis. Had Seth Tennyson on this left hand side, but decided to go right, and Ben du Toit will give it to Njevot. And it's the All-Stars at this stage of the game with their tails up, with that man advantage. Looking to get commercial inside the circle. It's Jordan White. White. Got a stick tackle there as he was trying to retrieve that ball that he had lost. And the Raiders with a bit of respite. Tiernissen. Well, plucked out the air there from the All-Stars, and will be Ben du Toit, who was looking for that pass for Ngogo on the left-hand side, but a good step from the Raiders' defense. Do the Raiders have it in their locker? Or can the All-Stars come from behind to snatch the victory? As we see Wedgwood looking for another difficult pass, and it's cut out again. Ethan John Smith. We know he loves to run. Looking for the pass, and it's a lovely pass. And it's tapped in from James Gray. But it was all the work of that man, Ethan John Smith. He went around the outside at speed and makes a lovely pass. And the easiest of finishes for James Gray. And the Raiders, who had a man down, managed to score as they went back to their full quota. Although it is Nissan again going on the reverse, still alive here. It really has been end-to-end stuff. All Stars almost replying with a goal of their own, as they did before. And it will be another PC, and you've got to think now it will be something a bit more simple. Same setup, Neervoort and Nissan. Jordan White again to push this one in. Push is good, stop is good. It is Nathan Nissan. Tomahawk second chance and well defended. Looked like it was that man again, Justin du Plessis, who's been extremely solid at the back for Raiders to go along with his goal as well. Neervoort looking to combine with White, who tries to play it in again, which is how he got his assist for that second goal. No, it's lovely stick work from Janse van Rensburg, but Wedgwood is strong in defense. Dylan Oliver now looking to combine with Janse van Rensburg again. He'll get his eyes up, and that's a lovely ball. Can he spin and finish? Good save from the keeper, still alive. And off the foot. Keeps his side in this game, as we see that lovely work done from Ethan John Smith. Puts it on the plate for James Gray. Oh, it's a strong tackle. Wonderful work done from Tro. He'll pirouette. Not much in the way of support, so has to go out. Ethan John Smith, you know what he's going to do down the right-hand side. Plays another good pass infield. And gets another PC. And from Wynberg Boys, Western Province under 16 player. And you've got to feel now that one more might wrap this one up for the Raiders. Du Plessis on that left-hand side. It does go to Du Plessis, who goes off the board. Once again, Du Plessis. That one wasn't military medium at all. Had a lot of zip on that one. At a height where the goalkeeper and the postman couldn't stop that. And he's had a really, really good game, has Justin du Plessis, the man from Fairmont. That's 2 goals for the centre-back. Still 2 minutes to go for the All-Stars, and they've come back twice already. They've got to feel that they can still do it. A lot of time in a hockey match, Nongogo looking to find the stick inside the circle, and he tried to take that one from about 3 meters in front of the long corner line there. Umpire says They got to take it again, and is clearly trying to take it quickly, but ending up just wasting a bit of time as umpire wants it taken from the correct spot. Dangerous ball played into midfield. Devon van Eden not agreeing with that decision, but they do have it back through Duplessis, who gets that flick out once again and just playing for territory at this stage. "60 seconds to go, and you've got to feel that the Raiders have done enough now, even if the All-Stars do find one back, unless they do it within the next couple of seconds and get that ball back quickly. But they've got to get inside the circle, and it's given away from David Mayer. And now looking to make the scoreline a bit prettier, but not well executed. And now the All-Stars can spring their final attack, but once again, Tennyson and Van Rensburg at the back, they have been rock solid, along with that man Mickey Watson as well. We had a few nervy moments, but in the end, it's a well-deserved win for the Raiders. Really good game. It was end-to-end stuff, some entertaining hockey. We love to see that. And in the end, they score 2 goals in that second half to run away with the victory. Do the Raiders. It ends here. All-Stars 2, Raiders 4. Don't get away. We'll be back very shortly with the Under-16 Girls Cup game. Don't overthink it, just having a chat.
Yeah.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Seth Tennyson, one of the players, one of the defenders for the Raiders side, and they've just come out with a 4-2 victory over the All-Stars. It was a really, really great game, end-to-end stuff. Seth, tell me about that game. How did it go out there?
It was brilliant. It was intense. It was fun. It was tight. The players you're playing against, they're brilliant. But it shows that no matter who you have in your team, you can play. Thank you to Kasa with the guidance to our team, with the tactics. If you do what he says, you can win. You play as a team, in between the players, you can do what you want.
And just a shout out to your fellow defensive partner there, Justin Duplessis, who also got 2 goals in the end, which really solidified and ended up running away with the victory. What is it like to play alongside him as well?
It shows that you have a brilliant teammate. You can be composed, nothing's going to go wrong. Even if he makes a mistake, fill up for him, help him out. Don't put him under pressure. Yeah.
And I know he scored 2, but will you be asking the coach next time for a few more flicks?
Yes, I will.
All right, there you have it, guys. Seth Tennyson there from the Raiders side. End up winning 4-2 up against the All-Stars. Don't get anywhere. We'll be back with more action in the Under-16 Girls Cup game.
Thank you.